I would like to make sure that my voice is clear and loud. Everyone, please responding.
Clear, sure.
Okay, thank you so much. Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to International Conference on Interdisciplinarity for Sustainable Development, Interdis 2025, organized by APTC Commissariat 6B in collaboration with UNIBI, Universitas Informatika dan Bisnisnya. So before we get started, I'd like to invite you all please to open up your cam, activate your camera because we would like you all please to pose for a photograph. Activate your cam, please. Make sure all is available. Okay. When all cams is available, I'm going to count you down from five. Five, four, three, two. Okay, don't. Take to welcome all the speakers, and in major, some of them, I mean, all of them from Institute Digital Economy LPKIA. Okay, sorry for this inconvenience because the internet is unstable. Well, let me repeat the first speaker will be Mrs. Hamida from LPKIA, and it will be followed by Mrs. Jennifer Gunani. After that, we have Refki Nur Fajri, Fatur Rahman, Kailana Zwanasya, Adam Firdaus, and Gina Shahira Gaida will end the session in the last will be the last presenter. Okay, so let us start this session to ensure that our session will be smooth and having a productive session as well. Can you hear me? Okay. First of all, what you have to do is you have to keep your microphone muted during a presentation. And what you have to do is you have to post your question in the chat box. Once again, let me highlight. You have to post your question in the chat box. And the question will be answered during the question and answer session. And we would like you all please to session. And let me emphasize that it will ensure a productive session. Okay, so to get started, let us call the first presenter. It will be Mrs. Hamida, and she will be presenting the role of customer service in establishing trust in fintech through ShopeePay on the Shopee platform. And the presentation for Mrs. Hamida will last approximately 10 minutes, followed by a Q&A session with a maximum of 2 questions or 5 minutes. Mrs. Hamida, the room is yours.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Hamida, and I'm a participant in this conference. I'm here with my research team, Sagita Della Octaviani, Ezra Rianti Sianturi, Billy Rivalio Audela Putra, Waro Palencio Abraham Jansen, and Neng Susi Susilawati Sugiana. Okay, I want to share my we are conducting study, and the title of my research, role of customer service in establishing trust in fintech through ShopeePay on the Shopee platform. Okay, the introduction. ShopeePay is a leading digital payment service in Southeast Asia, relies on user trust for growth and loyalty. This qualitative study with 50 users revealed that responsiveness, empathy, clear communication, and effective problem resolution play key roles in building trust, highlighting the vital role of customer service in complementing fintech's technical performance. Research question: how does customer service influence trust in ShopeePay? Which service aspect matter most to users? How can service strategic balance automation and human interaction to strengthen loyalty? And then the literature review. Role in fintech, customer service is crucial for trust building in high-risk, intangible transaction. Key dimension: reliability, responsiveness, empathy, assurance, and tangible set user confidence. Trust factor, build through both system reliability and human support. And the service impact, responsive, fair, and empathic interaction strengthen loyalty. Hybrid approach, combining automation with human assistance balance efficiency and emotional connection. And the strategic importance, quality customer service is essential for sustaining trust in Indonesia fintech market, including ShopeePay. Okay, the methodology, qualitative approach, and the data collection in-depth semi-structured interview. Participants, 50 purposefully selected ShopeePay user in Indonesia, minimum 3 transaction and customer service interaction in past 6 months. Analysis, thematic analysis Brown and Clark 2006 using NPPO for coding and time development. Then the process, 6 steps from objective setting to reporting findings. And the focus, exploring user perception, experience, and emotions to understand how customer service fintech trust. Okay. And the results, use ShopeePay's interface is intuitive, encouraging frequent and habitual use. And the usefulness, daily essential transaction drives sustained adoption. And the trust, security feature like PIN, OTP, and real-time alerts foster strong user trust. And the security, advanced protection are key to building confidence. Risk perception, concerns exist but are mitigated by trust and service quality. And the customer service, responsive and efficient support boosts trust and loyalty. Trust as mediator. Trust links ease of use and service quality to user loyalty. And the recommendation, user suggest 24 For 7 support, enhanced security, and better incident management. Overall, convenience, usefulness, security, trust, and service quality together drive ShopeePay loyalty supported by current research. Okay, and the conclusion, ShopeePay is deeply integrated into user daily through convenient, trust, and responsive service. Users report high satisfaction with security and intuitive design, but expect improved responsiveness and system reliability. And maintaining a balance between strong security and ease of use is vital for user retention. Key engagement driver include perceived usefulness, stable system performance, and supportive customer service. Challenges involve minor technical issue and reliance on internet connectivity. Promotion effectively increase interaction, especially among young generation. Effective service recovery build trust and encourage continued use. Ongoing enhancement in service quality, transparency, and user feedback integration are recommended. Okay. The participal implication, train customer service staff to improve empathy and responsive. Expand customer service availability to 24/7 with phone support and faster response time. Regularly enhance ShopeePay app usability and design. Strengthen security feature and explore new technologies such as blockchain and Face ID. Use user feedback to improve transparency and security education. Maintain flexible payment option to support user needs. Leverage attractive promotion to sustain engagement and loyalty. Promptly resolve technical issue to ensure app sustainability and user satisfaction. Okay. This is the reference for my research. Thank you for to all speakers, participants, and organizers for making this conference a success. We look forward to seeing you at our new event. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you very much, Mrs. Hamida, for your presentation. That was quite insightful. So we would like to invite you for having a question and answer. Here we come. We would like only to highlight or to underline only one question because the time is so limited. Well, let me see. Please make use of chat box to propose question.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Dede. Okay.
Okay, here we have a question from Gina. Thank you, Gina. Gina, are you there?
Yes,
Gina. Okay, so the question is, how does the customer service contribute to build trust in ShopeePay? Thank you.
Okay. Thank you for your question, Gina. I want to reply your question. The customer service build trust by making user feel supported and secure. In fintech, where transactions are high risk, quick response, empathy, and clear solution give user both immediate satisfaction and long-term confidence in ShopeePay. I hope this answer helps to explain it, Gina. Thank you.
Can you repeat the answer, please? Because it is quite choppy. Or perhaps we are in unstable connection. Will you please repeat once again? Mrs. Hamida,
Okay.
repeat please.
Okay. Repeat please about the question.
Yes, your answer.
Okay. Okay. I want to answer the question for Gina about how does customer service contribute to building trust in ShopeePay. Okay. The customer service builds trust by making user feel supported and secure. In fintech, where transactions are high risk, quick response, empathy, and clear solution give user both immediate satisfaction and long-term confidence in ShopeePay. Okay, I hope this answer helps to explain it. Okay, thank you, Mr.
Okay, thank you very much, Mrs. for your presentation and also for your answer. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let us move on to the second presenter. It will be presented by Mrs. Jennifer Yunani, talking about the role of product mix and integrated marketing communication in private higher education institution in West Java and Banten. Mrs. Jennifer, the time is yours.
My respected audience, first of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Jennifer Yunani, and I'm a doctoral student from Universitas Padjadjaran as the first author. And then I'm supported by Prof. Sampun Jajara Hadja, and then Dr. Rusdin Tahir, also from UNPAD. Today, I would like to present my paper with the title of Determinants of Sustainable Competitive Advantage, the role of product mix and integrated marketing communication in private higher education institution in West Java and Banten. For the introduction, what we will discuss today is about the higher education challenge, and especially the private university, or we say PTS condition, and then the trends, strategies, and marketing of private universities, and then the role of integrated marketing communication and research objective. Actually, what is the challenge of higher education right now? For the national challenge, the globalization and IT revolution from 4.0 to 5.0, and then the university autonomy, intense competition between state university, or we say PTN, versus private university or PTS. Internationalization, distance learning, foreign branches that we say, that we can see that there is now open. And then the private universities in West Java and Banten. Actually, the largest number of private university in Indonesia is in West Java and Banten. There is 423 private university out of 2,683 private university in Indonesia. That is 15.77% from all of private university in Indonesia. And then 2,500 study programs, only 70% accredited, facing competition from public and new private institutions, yet private universities play a vital role in expanding access to higher education. What is the trend, strategies, and marketing should be of private university? The trends: private university growth peak in 2023 and slight decline due to mergers and revocation right now. And student numbers rebounded post-COVID. Popular fields are engineering, business, social sciences. Only 10% of PTS are A accredited. And the survival strategy, you should apply 7P marketing mix, that is product, price, place, promotion, process, physical evidence, and people. And then strengthen integrated marketing communication to ensure consistent targeted messaging across platform, enhancing institutional branding and stakeholder trust. And what is the role of IMC and research objective? Why IMC matters? Media fragmentation and tech disruption we see in all over platform, all kind of platform, especially in education. And then smarter audiences require consistent communication, and the IMC coordinates channels to strengthen institutional branding. And the research objective to analyze the impact of IMC and product mix as part of 7P and on the competitive advantage of private university in West Java and Banten. And for the literature review, we will see the theoretical framework, competitive advantage and product mix, and integrated approach and practical implication. For the theoretical framework, 3 levels of theory, that is the grand theory about the marketing management by Philip Kotler, focused on value creation and competitive advantage, evolving with digital and AI power marketing. And the middle range theory, marketing mix, Neil Borden and Kotler and Keller, strategy tools 7P. And applied theory, product mix theory from Don A. Schultz, integrated marketing communication and customer value theory, decision driven by perceived value. And for the competitive advantage and product mix, competitive advantage theory, let's use Porter strategy, cost leadership, differentiation and focus, measured via VIO framework, that is valuable, rare, imitable, organized, balanced scorecard, and dynamic capabilities, speed and flexibility. Product mix dimension, width, length, depth, consistency, value-centered approach, consumer perception, and loyalty and service or B2B emphasize integration and relevance. An integrated approach and practical implication, integration of marketing concept from production-centric to customer-centric marketing, align marketing management, product strategy, and IMC. Marketing is no longer linear but interconnected. Implication for private university, build a sustainable competitive advantage through strategic product mix, consistent communication by IMC, and adaptive use of digital technologies. Use VIO and balance scorecard to evaluate strategy impact and focus on dynamic capabilities for long-term success. And for the research method, research objective and respondent, research methodology and analysis. Research objective and respondent, approach and method, quantitative, I write there already, design the method, the technique, and the data collection and analysis tool, and expected contribution offer insight to enhance competitive advantage of private university, support strategic development in a highly competitive higher education landscape, and the determinants of sustainable competitive advantage model. We see the score of IMC is the biggest that gives an impact to competitive advantage, and then the product mix. And for the results of the testing of the effect of product mix and IMC on competitive advantage, we see if we combine the product mix and IMC for the competitive advantage, it will give the biggest impact, 84.6%. Again, and middle range theory, theoretical foundation, grand theory, that is PM and IMC contribute significantly to PTS competitive advantage. Middle range theory, marketing mix, that is finding IMC has a strong direct impact on competitive advantage and weak indirect effect through PM, need for better alignment. And applied theory and competitive advantage perspective, applied theory use, product mix, and so on, findings IMC emerge as the strongest predictor of competitive advantage and the Porter competitive advantage theory, and synthesize the synergy practical implication, empirical finding, PM plus IMC explains 71.6% of variance in competitive advantage, strong support for dynamic capabilities framework, reconfiguration and adaptation, balanced scorecard, and conclusion, competitive advantage, integrated strategy, value-driven product portfolio, consistent adaptive communication, alignment with stakeholder needs, practical implication for PTS, strengthen dynamic capabilities and strategic agility, align product portfolio with market demands, and optimize IMC using data-driven strategy, AI and digital platform, and technology enable consumer targeting. Research conclusion or key finding and implication, strategic implication, that is key finding, PM has a strong direct effect, validated. IMC also show direct and strong effect. And then combined effect and strategic implication is fragmented marketing, insufficient success, requires value-driven, integrated marketing strategies, align product development with tech-enable, customer-centric communication, build institutional differentiation, stakeholder loyalty, and long-term sustainability. Thank you everyone for watching.
Recording.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much, Ms. Jennifer, for your educational info. We've reached the second Q&A session. Would like to invite only one question. Please. Only one question will be.
I think it's already on the chat room.
Really?
I think it's already in the chat box.
Yes, but it's not available.
Would you explain more how to build competitive advantage strategy for PTS?
Yes.
Just a minute. This question, write it on the chat box.
Me, Hamidah.
Okay.
Okay. I want to a question for Mrs. Jennifer. Would you explain more how to build competitive advantage strategy for PTS? Thank you.
Thank you, Ibu Hamidah, for asking. And my Dede, could I answer the question right now?
Yes.
Thank you. Success in building competitive advantage largely determined by a combination of good product management and effective marketing communication strategies, and should be built by integrated strategy as value-driven product portfolio rooted in strategic differentiation and deep market understanding. Secondly, consistent and adaptive communication by integrated marketing communication using several channels, especially digital channels. All of that should be aligned with stakeholder needs. That is my answer, Mr. Hamida, Mrs. Hamida. Hope you can understand that.
Okay, thank you for your answer.
Welcome.
Okay, thank you for your presentation and also for your answer regarding the role of product mix and integrated marketing communication in PTS, especially in West Java and Banten. Ladies and gentlemen, let us move on again to the third presentation. It will be delivered by Rafki Nur Ajri from Institute Digital Economy LPKIA regarding the effect of climate globe. The time is yours. Here we go. Rafki, are you there?
Halo, halo.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
Wait. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today I will present my team research. The title, The Effect of the Price and Quality on Purchasing Dedication on Unico Product. This is my team. First, Miss Rini Ratnaringsi, Rifkin Fajri, Emiro Merzara Madi, Rizdianti Rai Bietul, and Mrs. Neng Susi Susilowati Sugiana. Uh, The introduction, the retail sector continues to evolve as digitalization and customer expansion reshape how brand compete. In this environment, service quality plays a key role alongside price and product offerings. Uniqlo stand out by offering functional, high quality, and affordable clothing. Customer often weigh price and quality when dedication to buy, but emotional connection and perceptive will also influence their choice. Literature review. Brand equity and cash perception quality and reduce price sensitivity. Price signal of fail and influence customer trust. Uniqlo minimalistic, durable, and functional design at prevents value. Promotion impact price prevention value and dedication making. Methodology. I use method qualitative approach. Data collection, I use semi-structural interview. Participant 20 purposefully select the Uniqlo customer in Indonesia. Analysis, thematic content analysis. Tools enter to wake price view guide informed by dimension of perceived quality product. Ethical consideration were observed throughout the study include the informed consent and confidentiality. Triangulation techniques were applied to ensure credibility and trustworthiness of finding. result. Price perception. Uniqlo is viewed as affordable and appealing, especially during promotion. Product quality. Respondent appreciate the durability, consistency, and good material used in Uniqlo products. Brand loyalty. Trust in the brand and repeat positive experience have built strong customer loyalty. Process motivation. Buyers are motivated by design, value, and promotional offers. Product unique, simple, practical clothing suit from daily wear. Perception value. Quality is considered worth the price, offering good overall value. Buying experience. Most participants describe their unique experience as positive and satisfactory. This dedication factor. Final purchase dedication are influenced by a combination of price, quality, style, preference, and brand trust. Uh, Discussion. Hey, one supported. Affordable pricing significantly improves customer purchasing dedication from Uniqlo. Consistent and durable product quality strength, customer trust, and brand loyalty toward Uniqlo. Brand loyalty is built through a combination of positive experience, perceived value, and simple yet functional product design. Theoretical framework use perception value theory, customer-based brand equity theory, brand loyalty theory, price perception theory, and experiential branding. Conclusion, price and product quality strongly influence Uniqlo price dedication. Responsive and empathic staff build emotional connection and loyalty. Negative staff behavior reduce trust and harm brand perception. Clean and organized store environment and change shopping experiment. Uniqlo should focus on staff training and store layout to sustain satisfaction and loyalty. uh, Participal implication, maintain consistent product quality to strengthen brand trust and reduce post-purchase dissonance. Implement the strategy pricing and promotion to attract price-sensitive customer. Invest in staff training to improve responsive empathy and communication with customer, and send store layout and cleanliness to create a comfortable and appealing shopping environment. Empathize simple functional design to meet everyday lifestyle needs to of customer. Build emotional connection toward positive and reliable shopping experience to increase loyalty. This our reference.
Okay, thank you so much, Rekinur Pajri, for your participation, presenting the effect of the price and quality on purchasing decision on Uniqlo. And as we know that Uniqlo is one of the well-known brand in Indonesia. This actually will evoke a lot of questions, but only one question will be highlighted. Okay. Any one of you will propose a question? We'll be delighted to. Only one question will be highlighted. Please post your question in the chat box. Question, please.
The question is already on the chat box.
Okay, let me. Kayla, is that from you?
Yes, sir.
The question is, does the slogan reflect the actual experience of students at Institute Digital Economy APKIA? Raffi?
Ya. Does the slogan reflect actual? Kai, salah pertanyaan.
Well, actually, the question doesn't have something to do with the paper, with the discussion anyway. Would you like the one, please, to have questions? I think it will be better if we move on to the next presentation. The fourth presentation will be delivered by Fatur Rahman, still from Institute Digital Economy APKIA, regarding an analysis of the impact of customer service quality on customer satisfaction at Sephora, Summarecon Mall, Bandung. Fatur Rahman, time is yours. Fatur, are you there? Yes.
Hello, I introduce myself. My name is Fatur Rahman. An analysis of the impact of customer service quality on customer satisfaction at Sephora, Summarecon Mabadu. Author Wan Tengkoyune Hendriana, Woli Duyanti, Lutfika Dwi Maharani, Pepen Maipalna, Fatur Rahman, dan Neng Susi Susilawati Sugiana. Abstract. This study explores the dimension of service quality and their impact on customer satisfaction within a retail setting. Approach: qualitative method, semi-structured interview with participants. Responsive and empathy are the most influential dimensions. Personalized communication and consistent for long-term customer loyalty. The study of this narrative insight that complement traditional quantitative research. Introduce Retail has transformed to digitalization and changing customer expression. Service quality is now a strike differential in competitive markets. Most studies are quantitative. This study responds to the need for qualitative, context-specific insight. Research question: one, which service quality dimensions are most valued? Two, how do they influence certification? Three, one experience factor shape customer perception. Literature review. Self-view model reliability, responsiveness, empathy, assurance, tangibles. Retail service quality is context dependent. Houston-based model may not fully apply in Indonesian setting. Emotional and experiential elements are often overlooked in small case studies. Methodology method qualitative approach. Data collection, semi-structural interview. Participant participant 15 purpose value selection Sephora customer. Analysis thematic content analysis. Tool interview with based on the Sephora dimension. Ethical consideration where our regulation ensure credibility. Result, responsiveness and empathy stood out the most valued dimension. Star environment cleanse layered atmosphere, significant effect perfection. Negative staff behavior, unfriendliness, poor communication, walkthroughs, and reducing out of certain visit. Gender and occupation influence visit frequency and experience. This discussion responsiveness and empathy drive stage. Negative staff behavior reduce trust and return interpretation. A clean and artist environment enhance shopping experience. The practical frame as one cervical, two emotional contagion theory, three stimulus organism, responsive SOR model. Conclusion: customer satisfaction in retail is driven by both interpersonal interaction and physical environment. Staff responsiveness and empathy create emotional connection and loyalty. unprofessional behavior makes and brand image. Details must priority good employee training and store designed to improve customer experience. Participate implication. Train employee to icon empathy and responsiveness. Regularly as and improve store cleanliness and design. Ask customer feedback to optimize service delivery and maintain competitive advantage. Reference Liu Wei et al. Journal of Innovation and Knowledge. Can customer resistance to innovation? Issue and tongue mobile application thickness. Also dynamic applicable in service design.
Okay, thank you very much, Fatur Rahman, for your time, your presentation regarding the analysis of the impact of customer satisfaction. Allow you one leg available as yeah. Sorry for our poor connection. Once again, let me read the question. What recommendations do the auditors provide to improve service quality? Fatur Rahman.
Based on the findings, the author recommends several strategies to improve service quality. First, business should invest in training programs that enhance employee responsiveness, ensuring that staff are able to provide fast and effective service to customers. Second, companies must focus on improving reliability by maintaining adequate product availability and ensuring that service are consistently delivered as promised. This fostering professional yet friendly communication is essential to build trust and passport with customers.
Okay, for your presentation and your interesting answer anyway. Ladies and gentlemen, let us move on to the next presenter. It will be presented by Kayla Nazwa Naisha, still from Institute of Digital Economy LPKIA, exploring the influence of the service quality and perceived value on customer satisfaction, a study of Gacuan Noodles, Buah Batu, Bandung. The time is yours, Kayla.
Let me introduce myself. My name is Kayla. I will present the influence of service quality and percent value on customer satisfaction, a study of Gacuan Noodles, Buah Batu. Our talks first, Janadi Ramos bagi Tamrin, Kayla Najwa Naisa, Femi Susanti, Yunian Nurulman, and Susi Susiawati Sugiana. Abstract. This study examines the inverse of service quality and perceived value on customer satisfaction in a fast consumer dining context at Gacuan Buah Batu, Bandung. Approach qualitative method in-depth semi-structured interview with 5-day regular customer. Analyze 12 thematic analysis. Key finding: service quality factor. Service, staff responsiveness, and cleanliness are the main driver of satisfaction. Perceived value, enhance satisfaction, and mediates the relationship between service quality and customer loyalty. This research applies experience-based insight, the Connect Academy theory with practical strategies for improving service in competitive dining markets. Introduction. The Indonesian food and beverage industry is highly competitive, making service quality and perceived value essential for achieving customer satisfaction and loyalty. Gacuan Buah Batu, Bandung, a favorite among students and young professionals, is recognized for its affordability and quick service, but faces challenges as peak hour delays and insistent clean lines. This study adopts a qualitative approach to provide localized insight into customer perception, the role of perceived value in setting satisfaction, and the interaction between these factors in building loyalty. Research question: how do customers perceive the service quality at Gacuan Buah Batu? What is the role of perceived value in shaping satisfaction? How do service quality and perceived value interact to influence customer loyalty? Literature review. Service quality and perceived value are key drivers of customer satisfaction and loyalty. The self-qual model provides 5 dimensions, but its relevance can differ across local contexts. In price-sensitive markets like Indonesia, affordability and speed are often prioritized. Most prioritize quantitative methods, overlooking emotional and experimental factors. This study was a qualitative approach to gain localized insight from Gacuan Buah Batu. Methodology, method qualitative approach, data collection, semi-structured in-depth interview. Participant, 50 regular customers of Gacuan Buah Batu selected based on relevance and experience with the outlet. Analyze, thematic analysis following Brown and Clark 6 plays framework. Close, interview with covering service speed, staff behavior, clean lines, pricing, and overall dining satisfaction. Ethical consideration, informed consent, confidentiality, and data saturation to ensure credibility. Fast service and primary staff were the main satisfaction drivers. Digital ordering improved efficiency, but sometimes had technical issues. Noise was generally good, but always consistent during peak hours. Affordability and portion size strengthened perceived value. Waiting times and limited menu options caused some dissatisfaction. High return intention and strong word of mouth recommendations toward customer loyalty. Discussion. Findings supports expectation confirmation theory, where satisfaction occurs when expectations are met or exceeded. Service speed and staff readiness are critical for positive experience. When lines improves ambience, but lapses occur during fixed hours. Perceived value strengthens loyalty and can offset minor service issues. Customer suggestion, menu variety, additional staff, so engagement with the brand's improvement. Conclusion: service quality and perceived value significantly influence customer satisfaction at Gacuan Buah Batu. Perceived value mediates the relationship between service quality and loyalty. Fast service, staff responsiveness, cleanliness, and affordability are essential to maintaining satisfaction. Consistency in service and value delivery is key to sustaining customer loyalty in competitive dining markets. Participal implication. Maintain consistent service speed and improve staff responsiveness during peak hours. Ensure clean line standards are upheld throughout operating hours. Optimize digital ordering system to reduce technical issues. Offer value-based promotion and maintain portion size to enhance perceived value. Ask customer feedback to refine service and strengthen loyalty. And this is the reference we asked. That's a present for me. Thank you.
Okay. Once again, thank you, Kayla, for presenting your paper regarding the influence of service quality and perceived value on customer satisfaction. This is actually a study case of Gacuan Noodles Buah Batu Bandung. Is that correct? Because it was disconnected for a while. Sorry for this inconvenience. And here we go again to the Q&A session. We would like to invite you to pose a question, only a single question, because the time is so limited. So the question is available now in the chat box. Thank you for your question. The question is, based on the study's findings, what strategies actually should Gacuan adopt to address challenges such peak hour service delays and limited menu variety in order to enhance customer satisfaction and loyalty? Kayla.
The study had several strategies that sought maintain consistent service speed and improve staff responsiveness, especially during rush hours. Strengthening clean line standards and optimizing the digital ordering system will also improve the dining experience. Additionally, offering value-based promotion and expanding menu variety can increase perceived value. Finally, using customer feedback to guide service improvements will help sustain long-term satisfaction and loyalty.
Okay, thank you for your presentation and also brief answer that is clear and loud. And here we go again, ladies and gentlemen. Let us move on to the next presenter. It will be presented by Adam Firdaus. Are you there, Adam? Yes. And he will be talking about the role of electronic service quality in establishing customer satisfaction and trust in e-commerce platforms. Adam Firdaus, the room is yours.
Thank you for the day. Wait a second. The article is titled "The Role of Electronic Service Quality is in Establishing Customer Satisfaction and Trust in E-commerce Platforms." Author Mr. Wahyu Nurjaya, to Mika Nuralisa, 3 Marini Ramadona, 4 Adam Firdaus, and 5 Ningsusi Susilawati Sugiana. Abstract, this study examines how electronic service quality, the service quality dimensions such as reliability, responsiveness, assurance, and website usability affect customer satisfaction and trust across different cultural backgrounds. Cross-cultural quantitative design with 100 respondents was used. The findings reveal that service quality has a significant and positive impact on both customer satisfaction and trust, with website usability and responsiveness as the most influential factors. Cultural variation suggests the need for tailored strategies in global e-commerce. Introduction. In the digital era, service quality is a key determinant of online customer experience. High quality service enhance satisfaction and trust, but essential for business sustainability. However, delivering consistent service quality across cultural boundaries remains a challenge for global platforms. This is question one, how do the dimension of service quality influence customer satisfaction on e-commerce platforms? Two, to what extent does customer satisfaction mediate the relationship between the service quality and trust? And three, how do cultural difference moderate the effect of service quality on trust and satisfaction? Literature review. The service quality dimension enables reliability, responsiveness, assurance, and empathy adapted for online context. Customer satisfaction is strongly influenced by usability, responsiveness, and personalization. Trust is built through credibility, security, and ethical practice. Cultural factors shape perfection of service quality and trust formation. Methodology, research design of quantitative approach, respondent 100 participation from different cultural background. Data collection, structured questionnaires using a 5-point Likert scale. Analyze descriptive statistics, correlation, multiple regression, moderation analysis using SPSS. Framework, ServQual model adapted to digital platforms. Results, electronic service quality ESQ, mean score 28, Hegel's for website usability and responsiveness. Customer satisfaction CS mean score 29, 40, 44, generally high satisfaction level. Trust mean score 28, 76, strong correlation with the SQ and TS. Cultural factors mean score 20, 28, 66, 60. Cultural sensitivity rated positivity. Discussion. Higher ESQ leads to increased satisfaction and trust. Customer satisfaction is a strong predictor of trust. Cultural element enhances trust and satisfaction. Platforms help balance automation with personalized human interaction. Conclusion, the service quality, customer satisfaction, trust, and cultural factors are closely interrelated. Website usability and responsiveness are key drivers of satisfaction and trust. Global e-commerce must integrate cultural sensitivity to maintain customer loyalty. Participal implication, enhance website usability and responsiveness, provide culturally adaptive customer support, use customer feedback to refine service strategies, maintain a balance between technological efficiency and human empathy. Reference selected. Almira et al. 2025, Han and Han 2023, Hofstede Insight 2021, Farasman et al. 2025, Kim and Yam 2024, and last, Danas and Andriani 2020. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Adam Firdaus, for your presentation regarding the role of electronic service quality in establishing customer satisfaction and trust in e-commerce platforms. We will go again to the Q&A session. We would like to invite one question, only one question, available in the chat box. Yes. Sagita, thank you for your question. The question is, what is the relationship between customer satisfaction and trust in e-commerce, and how do cultural factors moderate it?
Thank you for the question. This answer is customer satisfaction is a strong predictor of trust. The more satisfied customers and with service quality, the higher that the trust in the platform. Global factor moderate and relationship, meaning cultural difference influence how customer perceive service platforms should adopt culturally sensitive strategies. Thank you. You're welcome.
Your presentation and your brief answer anyway. Once again, Adam, for your presentation and your brief answer. Actually, we have been waiting for almost 1.5 hours to wait for another party or not. I would like to make sure. Anyone, speakers from Malaysia, I would like to make sure that you are with us in this lovely afternoon. No? In case of no one here from Malaysia, we would like to invite the last presenter. Wait. Gaida, still from Institute Digital Economy LPKI, and she'll be talking about the impact of a slogan on loyalty in higher education, a case study at Institute Digital Economy LPKI. Gina, the room is yours. Gina,
Yes.
the room is yours. Yeah.
Hello everyone, good afternoon. Let me introduce myself first. My name is Aisyah Gina. It's such an honor to be here right now. So now I'm gonna representing my team for the title.
The screen is not shared. Just a minute. Okay, there you go.
Okay, the title is The Impact of a Slogan on Loyalty in Higher Education, a case study at IDE LPKI. The authors, Anung Dahlia, Anaila Jalesa Kaila Hasan, Filza Hoirunisa, Aisyah Gina Sahira Daida, Sofyan Syah, and Neng Susi Suliawati Sugiana. Introduction. In higher education, institutional branding is crucial for shaping perception and influencing stakeholders, with slogans serving as a key tool to convey core value and promises concisely. A slogan can function either as a sincere institutional commitment or simply as a marketing device. In today's context, where students act as a critical and discerning consumers, promotional statement and need to be supported by the concrete evidence. If an institutional does not fulfill the commitments suggested by the slogan, such as facilitating employment or providing international certification, it might harm its credibility and reputation, resulting in lower student certification and reduced loyalty. Students who see the slogans as a consistent with their personal experiences strong emotional the institutional. This emotional loyalty plays a crucial role in encourage alumni to act as institutional ambassadors, thereby strengthening the institutional brand identity over time. Institutional loyalty in higher education refers to the emotional and behavioral commitment of students and alumni to their alma mater. According the Helsgen and Neset 2007, institutional loyalty is influenced by both cognitive, certificational with facilities and teaching, and emotional, pride, trust factors. A key aspect is the slogan's function of distinguishing the institutional from public universities, PTN, which typically enjoy stronger reputation, greater research, and government support. Private institutions such as LPKIA need to develop innovative strategies to set themselves apart. Ideal PKI slogans, graduates are easily employed and internationally certified, is intended to promote the institution as a source of practical and globally relevant education. Therefore, how the slogan influence students and alumni loyalty both emotionally and behaviorally within the setting of a private vocational higher education institution. Research method. This employ a qualitative research approach to explore the influence of institutional slogans on student and alumni loyalty at IDE LPKIA. A total of 20 respondents participated in this research, consisting of a combination of active students and alumni. Data were collected through two primary techniques, semi-structured interview and open-ended questionnaires. Semi-structured interview allow for flexibility in exploring emerging themes, while open-ended questionnaires enable participants to freely express their thoughts. Each interview lasted approximately for 30 until 45 minutes and was recorded with the participant consent. Interviews were conducted either in person or online, depending on the availability and location of the respondent. Let's take a look at this graph. According to the study, the data show that 60 respondents recommended studying at IDE LPKIA. 70 of respondents felt loyal to IDE LPKIA. 75% of respondents indicated that ideal PKIA provided job-relevant skills. 85% of respondents mentioned that ideal PKIA facilitated certification tests. 65% of respondents report that the slogan was proven. 60% of respondents states that the slogan influenced the enrollment decision. 80% of respondents replied that they knew the slogan before and shortly after enrollment. Based on the interview with students and alumni of LPKIA, it was proven that the slogan played a significant role in shaping expectation and perception of institutional credibility and value. Many participants recalled encountering the slogan before or shortly after enrollment, which highlights its reach, the visibility as a branding tool. The data reveal that slogan is more than just promotional statement. It carries emotional and motivational weight. Respondents frequently associated the slogan with the future aspiration, practical career goals, and pride in being part of an institution that promises employability and global certification. Institutional loyalty is strongly correlated with perceived service quality and employability outcomes. Students who had access to practical training, career placement programs, and internationally recognized certification report greater loyalty and willingness to recommend the institution to others. Conclusion. The study reveals that institutional slogan plays a critical role in shaping students' perception, motivation, and loyalty within higher education. The slogan "Graduate easily get jobs and international certification" has proven to be both influential and memorable among LPKIA students and alumni. Many respondents indicated that the slogan was a contributing factor in their decision to enroll, reflecting its power as a branding and a communication tool. Moreover, when the promised benefits, such as access to certification like MOS and TOEIC, were delivered, students developed stronger trust and loyalty toward the institution. This alignment between messaging and actual experience is vital, sustaining institutional credibility.
Is that all, Gina? Okay. Thank you, Gina, for your presentation regarding the impact of a slogan on loyalty in higher education. The case study at Institute Digital Economy of LPKIA, saying that graduates are easily employed and internationally certified. So we would like to invite only one question. Okay, the question is available in the chat box. So let me see. Let me make sure. Yeah, the question is, does the slogan reflect the experience of students at IDE LPKIA? From Adam, thank you. The question. Gina, answer please.
Okay. By the study, most respondents feel that the slogan was partially reflected in their experience through training, internship, and access the certification such as MOS and TOEIC. However, some noted inconsistency in implementation and unequal access across different majors.
Okay, thank you, Gina. for your presentation and also for your answer. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of our organizing committee, we would like to thank you very much for participating in this session. Thank you for all the presenters, for the participants, and for all in the session. Anyway, we have reached the end of this session. But anyway, when you are not satisfied with the answer, you can reach through WhatsApp. Question and answer will be still available. So see you again, each other. We look forward to seeing you again in the upcoming session. Once again, thank you very much and bye now.
Thank you, Pak Dede.
You are most welcome.